And welcome to Spirit Speaks Oracle readings. My name is Tessa, and this reading is for Aries for this week, April 28th through May 4th. Okay, we're wrapping up April, going into May. I hope you can get yourself a cup of tea and join me, and we'll see what messages that Spirit wants to get across to you this week, okay? I have some nettle leaf tea. It's a new tea for me. It's pretty tasty. It's got a lot of good health benefits to it, so I'm excited for that one. The new moon was actually yesterday. As I say, it was a super moon. Hopefully you were able to set some intentions or create a vision board, Aries, if you don't already have a vision board. But I just wanted to mention that if you forgot yesterday and didn't do it, that's okay. You could actually light a candle tonight. Start your vision board tonight. The moon's energy is usually there about 3 days beforehand, 3 days after, not just on the one day itself where the new moon is there or the full moon is there. Okay, so if you didn't get to it yesterday, get to that today. Probably be a good way to close out the month of April. This first card deck that I'm going to use is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. For those of you that don't or aren't that familiar with the chakra system, there are seven different energy centers on your body, starting down here with the root, the base chakra, and going all the way up to the crown up here. And we will see what message that Spirit wants to get to you this week at the very end of April. For Aries, we have focus on your sixth chakra, your third eye chakra. And the message around this is all about imagination. Okay, imagination. I'm going to go ahead and read just a tiny bit about your third eye chakra, again, for those that aren't that familiar with it. The color of that is usually an indigo, very beautiful, deep purple indigo. It's located between your eyebrows, roughly. It regulates your pituitary glands, your eyes, your nose, your sinuses, head, and face. And it is associated with wisdom, detachment, discernment, imagination, intuition, knowledge, and trusting in a higher source. Okay, Aries? So if you want to meditate with your third eye area with your chakra, this is the guidance that the card brings to you today. It says, I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. Okay, your thoughts create your reality. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. Okay, so that's a good one. That's your third eye, third eye chakra, okay? Open that up. That's where your intuition really kicks in. You could take an amethyst crystal and actually place it on your forehead here, right above where your third eye is. I wouldn't do it for more than a few minutes. I sometimes meditate this way. Put it just directly to my forehead. I was going to say, some people feel crystals pretty strongly, so that's why I only would recommend doing it for a few minutes at a time. Again, I'm not a licensed physician or anything like that, so research this before you jump right in. Hold it in your hand first for certain, and see how, because amethyst can have a strong effect on people. But it will help to open your third eye to where you can receive intuitive messages from your spirit guides. So I love to work with crystals. I'm not a professional crystal healer either, but I've used crystals throughout my life pretty much. And that would be a great big help for your third eye chakra. Okay, Aries. The next card deck that I'm going to use for your reading today is the Moonology Oracle card deck. Like I said, yesterday was the new moon. It was a super moon, nice and big, closer to the earth, so pretty powerful. And Spirit wants you to get in sync with the moon phases, okay? If you don't already pay attention to astrology in the moon has been a guiding light literally since ancient times, thousands and thousands of years. The moon and the sun, they've been our beacons, just our guide. Our year revolves around 13 lunar cycles. The woman's menstrual cycle, same thing, 13 lunar cycles, okay? So let's see what message Spirit wants to get across with you through the Moonology deck for Aries. Okay, so I pulled the Balsamic Moon, which says that it is a time for healing. The Balsamic Moon, it's a crescent moon, and it's a time for healing. Let's look in the guidebook here and see exactly what it says about the Balsamic Moon. Okay. It says, pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so that you're ready when the time comes. Okay? Balsamic Moon. To attune to the moon, it says, when one is healed, all are healed. Okay, and that's true. When one is healed, all are healed. Some additional meanings to the Balsamic Moon card. It's time to let go of the past. It said that originally. Put the past in the past. You are about to turn a corner. You need more time to heal. And you should think about how the situation would look if everyone were healed. Okay, Aries? The teaching, it says, patience is required at the time of the Balsamic Moon. It's a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need, okay? All right, give yourself the time you need. Go a little easy on yourself. Slowly and surely prepare yourself. One foot at a time. That seems to be a running theme that I've seen lately, is one step at a time, okay? Okay. And the last card deck we will use today, Aries, is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. This is one of my favorites. Spirit animals come to me all the time. I see them in person in real life. I also see them in things, like maybe I go to a restaurant and I see an image on the menu, or it's the logo of something, or I happen to pass by somebody with a coffee mug and they have that image of whatever it may be. If you stop and pay attention, you'll start to see them, the animal spirits, speaking to you. Okay, so for Aries, for the end of April, we pulled the skunk spirit. Okay, skunk. Know your worth. The skunk animal spirit is reaching out to you, wanting you to know your worth. We have this cute little tiny skunk. It looks like it's right on top of a flower here, little kind of sunflowery. The number 54 is at the very top of the card, so that's an angel number that you can check out to resonate with this particular message. And let's see exactly what the skunk spirit animal guide is trying to tell you. Know your worth. What do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and skunk spirit wants you to be your best self, the true you. Okay, there is a protection message around this as well. I'll read. It says, not everyone will appreciate you. Many people have issues of their own to address, and you may trigger something in them, but if so, no matter. Skunk spirit calls you to be fully yourself without apology. Now is a time for honesty and admitting that something does not sit right for you. You deserve the self-respect that comes when you courageously choose to stand up for yourself and speak your truth in love. Remember who you are and what really matters to you and act with integrity. You will be so glad you did. Okay? So that's a great message. Know your worth, okay? Be yourself through all of it. You can't please everybody. That's a hard thing that I've learned in my life too, is you can't please everybody, but you have to be authentic, all right? Okay, Aries, know your worth. Call on the skunk spirit to help you know your worth. Keep your imagination alive. Use that, work on your third eye chakra, your intuition. And again, ask yourself, what do you want? Are you being true to yourself? This is a time for healing. Okay? And as long as you are being true and authentic to yourself, it will all work out. I hoped you liked this reading today, Aries. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel so we can have tea again some other time. next week, to be precise, actually. I will have a reading coming up for the entire month of May for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And then I'll start in on the weekly readings. And yeah, I hope to see you back with some tea in hand, and have a great rest of your April.